Alright, first I'm going to introduce the login and logout and other basic functions of the applications. You may create an account first. Oh, never mind. Just 1, 2, 3, 4 is okay. Then we can go to the user page. Also, we can create an account which is the rental managers. If we forgot the password, we can reset it. For example, we reset it as 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, and alright, we can still log in.
Hello everyone, I'm Lin Shengtao and I'm responsible for the web reservation with the select detail reservation and delete the selected reservation function in the iteration 3 for the rental manager. First, we enter the start page of the rental manager. We could find the web reservation function on the bottom of this page. We need to enter the date and the time of the reservation we want to view, such as and the information of the reservation would appear in the new page. We could get the car number, car name, the start date of the reservation. Like this, then we could view the detailed information of this reservation by clicking this reservation, such as this. And in this page, we could find the detailed information, such as the total cost, the number of riders, the GPS selected options. Finally, if the manager wants to delete this reservation, he would make a long click on this reservation, and the delete button would appear. However, because the reservation function is not done yet, so some display of our functions are based on the static data.
Hello, I will show you next three parts: search car, view available cars, and view selected car. First of all, I will show you the search car. If you are a rental manager, you can fill the password and username to skip into this page, and you will see the search car function. And you can input the car name like Smart. And if you want to see some dates, you can input like this info number. It stands for August and 22nd. The time is like this, 9 o'clock. And click the search button, you can see the car information of a smart car, and its car number is 4, car capacity is 1, and the cost per day, status, all will show on this page. Second, you can see the view available cars function. Then it only need the date and the time. You can input information like this. you click View Cars, you can see there are three kinds of cars: economy, smart, and compact. On this page, you can see the car information, car name, car number, car capacity, and cost per day. On this page, if you want to see some specific information, you can click some one of them. It will show the car information in detail: car name, capacity, weekday rate, weekend rate, week rate, GPS rate, and so on. About code, about the available car activity, script, the car details for manage, car adapter, search car activity. They are all script for these functions. Also, and this car service, it offer search cars and find available cars parts for this.
Hello, this is 种树张安. I'm going to introduce the reservation of the users. First, you can view the reservation from the user reservation menu. Still, you can go back. And you can see the detailed reservation when you click into this. And if you click delete, the system will return back to the user page and delete the reservation. And if you click modify, and you can go to the request rentals and restart your modify for the system.
So I'm the user, so I use my username and password to log in and select the request rental function and input the start date and the start time 8 a.m. and end date and time, for example, capacity for example is 4, and click confirm, and this is the car list and the car meet my information. I input and I select one of this. This is the detailed information of the car, and I can select the options. And for example, I select the auto store and reserve. This is the information of my reservation, and click confirm. This is the result successful. Here is the request rental button, and here is the main search. And in this you can need the UI and show the dialog and input the information. And here is the search car based the capacity and sorted by capacity. And here is the class of the car and its attributes and method here. And here is to build and update the database, and here is the operation of the database, and you can select the car and complete the reservation. And here is to list the information of the car. You can get the information from this, and here is to show the detailed information of your reservation. So this is working code. Thank you.
My name is Chen Hao. Today I will show you some functions: search for user, view selected user, and modify selected user profile of the campus car rental system. Next, let me show you how to use these functions. First, we need to log in as an administrator. After successful login, we will find a search for user button. Enter the username in the input box above it. Then click on the selected user to jump to the user details page. In this page, we can modify the information of the user. Click the Update Information button to modify the user information. In the code, we define some variables to save the user information you want to modify. And then overwrite them into the user table in the database. That is the end of my presentation. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Zhi Yuheng. My duty of iteration 3 is to design the function of admin, change the user role and revoke the user current permission. First, we need to log in the system as admin. And second, to find the user admin1, check it, the user admin1 is in the system. Now we can see the information of admin1, the details. And next, change the user role user to rental manager and update the information. Log out the admin. Log in admin1 as rental manager. That's the successful operator. And then log in admin again, and this time we will revoke the current permission. First, we need to change back the user role as user, and then change the user rental permission to false. Update information. As we can see, user exists, but you don't have the permission to the system, so the operator is successful. And the code of my job is not complicated. First, I create a field in the circle as right to store the state of user current permission, and then add some event of the action to the circle. Next, I need to add some code. Add some code to change the user information in the admin edit user profile, this child file. So that's my and the last step is to change the user login logic, and charge to charge the user current permission state. If it's true, log in the user menu. If it's false, give the wrong test. So that's all my work of iteration 3.